All right. All right. It looks like we got our first era with the Cybermen. Let me open up this document real quick, make sure that's... All right. So first thing down, already I see some stuff going on. Let's see how XP's doing. Oh god, I have to like mine things. Sure. Yep. So gaining XP is still a thing. Let's dash attack. Let's actually crack this open. Let's try out dash attack. I think it requires line of sight, right? Really wasn't a good representation of dash attack. Get out of there so I can try it out. You. It kind of like flies over, which isn't terrible. Do something with your lives. Okay, so far planning Cybermen has been the problem. Dash attack is working. Let's see how beam is. Let's just give this person everything. All right. Cool. And this is the hair options. I think this is the hair options for Super Saiyan, if I remember correctly. All right, cool. So that seems to be working. I just kind of want to make sure all the regular stuff is working. If everything goes good today, I can probably release tonight, but I just kind of have to make sure that there's no game-breaking bugs, you know, because then it's like I'll have to take time to fix those for the Steam release, if that makes sense. Oh, look, we got a Saiyan raid. Who's our Super Saiyan lady here? So right now, I see that what's going on with the Cybermen planting. That's messed up. So, Oh, Jesus Christ. They are already beaming me. Oh, God, it hit her. She tried to dash into it and it hit her. Well, we're going to have to heal her. There you go. Oh, God, took off her fucking tail. That's fine. Let's go Super Saiyan. And then we have Super Ki Beam. Oh, holy. I will say the new beam is kind of nice though. It's a little weird with the charge up. Oh my god. You ever play Naruto and Saiyans Mod together? Does it work well? No, it should work well together. Oh look, this is the original Super Saiyan like death animations that we had. Now, so Tiger died from a stray beam. Tiger died. That's insane. All right, I think there's a beam struggle thing if I remember correctly, right? Did he add a beam struggle? Hold up. There is a little bit of an X here, which I need to figure out what that's about. Oh, look, there's beam struggle. Oh my god, I have no clue who's supposed to win. Can they move during this? Oh shit. Oh, he got it. So, we got the beam struggle, and I think the biggest thing was the fusions that were really messed up, if I remember correctly. Let's see, and also some of the new abilities. On that note, let's spawn in. And these guides as well, I believe. Oh god. Grammar, almost helpful. Root description, that's fine. What the fuck? They weren't scrolls. What books? There we go. So let's check out Majin Mark, because I heard that book was kind of fucked up. Let's see the fusions. This is, I guess, temporary fusion, and then they have a skill book for the permanent. Spirit Bomb. Alright, did I give them to you? Let's have her come back down here. Okay. So this looks good. Majin Mark caster, Majin Mark target. That looks good still. Alright, not bad. Let's try instant transmission. We'll read that. Oh, I see. These are like normal books that just give XP now. I think they don't give the key. They don't actually give you the key skill tree, which I need to figure out what's going on with that. Alright, so now we have Fusion, Power of Fusion Permanent, Instant Transmission World. Let's try out Instant Transmission. Oh god. Okay, that's working. I know it was mostly the... I think they both need to know Fusion, if I remember correctly. Okay. Who the fuck? Where'd he go? Alright, here he is. So, he does know Super Saiyan. I believe he has Ki Blast. He doesn't have Ki Beam, though. It's, like, not unlocked. And I don't know why that is. I don't know if that's because the other two didn't have it unlocked. They give you the trait, but not the skill tree, because it all got moved to genes. Okay. So they give you the trait, but not the gene. So we're gonna have to add that. Let me add that to the document right now. Keygen not added when reading key guides. So that's one thing. Fusion doesn't look terrible. I do not kind of like that the permanent is a skill. I think that should just be taken out. If it's a skill, it's just more lore friendly. It makes more sense. Is there a setting to make XP gain slower? I believe there is. I actually haven't played with this mod in a long time. XP rate multiplier right here, right at the top. And then you have all these custom faces, all these things, human key user. Let's see. So we have an end potter of fusion. Let's end that now. And then they should be on a cooldown. Fusion fatigue. And all right, spirit bomb. Let's oh, we can drop it anywhere. So it looks like they're all okay. Not bad. Everyone's having a fucking mental break. Can you guys like not? Not a bad deal so far. Things seem to be. So who's the one on the floor? Yeah, you're dead. Let's max that. All right. I do also want to health. I want to try out that false moon ability as well. All right, so we have the false moon. Oh, Jesus Christmas. Make a shield. All right, so the Uzara's still working. She knocked him out in one hit. Holy shit. They're gonna start attacking each other soon. Knocked him out. I forgot how strong these motherfuckers were. Like, holy hell. Knocked out. Knocked out. Oh my god. Now, were they related? Is that what's going on? It looks like, yeah, it looks like all these people are related. Yeah, I love her. Well, I mean, she took a pretty big beating herself. And then she's got the wrathful buff from being in the moon with no tail. These guys are all fucked up. Not a bad deal so far, honestly. I do need to, I gotta heal the R2 fusion users. I'm pretty sure it was you, right? Let's heal you back up. Oh god, and from healing, okay, cool. I have to see who's the other one who can use fusion. They should have fusion fatigue on them unless I healed it already. Jesus Christ, he got fucked up. Yeah, it's him. So now that they both have Super Saiyan, let's fuse them while they're both Super Saiyan and see what happens and see if that's working correctly. You come here. Come here. Let's make it slow so we can kind of like see. All right, so now they're in Super Saiyan as a. Do they have Ki Beam yet though? I think one of them still didn't have Ki Beam. So that's working. Let's end this one. Definitely thank Emo for a lot of this stuff because he really did a lot of cool stuff here. Let's actually just up your levels. Actually, I can do this for both of them. Isn't that neat? Let's up their levels a bunch. Now, next is what we're going to do is give you everything so that we can see what it looks like when they fuse. Because I've been getting reports on stuff in the fusion stuff, but I need to see what's going on. So he's a Super Saiyan, right? Saiyan Fury, Key Disc, Key Shield, Key Sword, blah, blah, blah. And you, same deal. Now the reason for the levels is because I want to see if things correspond to levels. Oh, I see. They have a. Okay, I see. I see what's going on there. We could probably add a little bit of. Oh god. Oh, I see. They're in fatigue. We can probably add a warning message for the fatigue, so people don't get confused of why it's not working. Wait, am I like retarded? They still. Oh, okay, cool. I am a little stupid. Okay, they go Super Saiyan, which is fine. Kind of new to this mod. How does the fusion effect work? Does it change the pawn look? What's it? So the fusion pawn is actually its own person that gets saved depending on the fusion. So this pawn here, Mallard, Bonzo, Barger, Beaver, like it's a mix of their names or whatever. This pawn here gets saved, and when it gets whisked away, it comes back. I think it should come back healed. So we can actually probably make him injured. And then when they fuse again, I think they do take damage, but we're gonna test all of that right now. So I'm not seeing Key Beam on here. I do see Key Spear, which is a Key Sword ability. Shatter Key Shield when you have a. Let's try this out actually. Let's try this out on. Oh, this also doesn't have a range ring, so let me put that down. Let me make sure I write these down as I go. Key Beam not showing up on regular fusion. All of these things, as long as they're not game breaking, they're just kind of immersion breaking a little bit, isn't bad. So, and what was it? Key Spear. Key Spear, no range ring. And then I'm going to have to make a separate art document for all of the art that's missing as well. But let's try out this key. Oh, it's like instant. Yeah, we're going to have to like get some art for that. And it's a stun as well, which is nice. How much damage did it do? I know she takes like 50% less because she's in Super Saiyan. So that would have did more. Looks like it went through her torso to her spine, which is insane. What's next? We have Key Shield, Shatter Key Shield. Okay, I think that's supposed to do like an AoE effect around him. So I'm not seeing Beam here. That's Key Blast. Okay. I'm not seeing, I think Key Volley I heard wasn't showing up either. So Key Volley's not showing up. Let me give you, oh god, they're still mining. Back to the mines. Alright, Key Volley showing up, but Key Volley not showing up on Fusion. Okay. Uses yeah, that thank Emo for that. He thought of like the whole Fusion thing was his deal. I didn't really want it in the main mod, but it's going in the main mod thanks to him. But let us actually test that whole injury thing. Let's hurt him, right? So he loses Super Saiyan, right? And he's a permanent fusion, so he's got to be conscious, I guess, to undo his fusion. All right, he's up. Let's undo it. So I think the temporary one, I'm gonna have to try that out. But when they go down, the temporary one should just defuse them. But for now, I'm definitely gonna have a priority list. Let me write that down though, like a message for fusion fatigue. I also added a I did write, I guess I should give myself some credit, right? I did write the fusion trees and the fusion abilities. And what else? I wrote like this whole fusion fatigue and everything, so people weren't like just kind of fusing back and forth, because it just like doesn't make sense, especially with how fast you can do it. Who's the other one on fusion fatigue? This one. Okay, so let's see if he's fully healed. He is fully healed. So technically it's like having an extra life, because when he went down and he ended his fusion, they were both fully healed, right? So that's kind of, I think we're going to have to take out being able to end the permanent fusion. And also make that not a book. Maybe we can make that a mod setting. I'm just going to write down mod settings with a question mark. I'm going to keep the key beam. All that stuff he changed, I'm going to keep. I do like the changes. I do like the new key beam. I do need to figure out what's that visual. I'm guessing it's a charging animation or something. I do need to look at exactly what he needs. For now, what else was there? Let's look at the skill books and see all the new skill books. There's also that quest to get the, I think I already did a while ago, check that quest out with the Kais, where you go to the world of the Kais, you get the Z-Sword when you come back, all that good stuff. For now, let's actually send Balcha there. Balcha is like living his best life. Quest, generate quest, Kai, Supreme Kai training. Sure, 1,000 points. So Supreme Kai training, where is it? Oh God, where's the letters? Quest is called, if you don't accept it within 5 days, it will expire. My thing is, oh, accept, I see. You have to accept it, and then the shuttle will come. It's supposed to be a portal, but I think we couldn't, something couldn't be done with the shuttle. Where is that shuttle? Messages. Oh, end quest part, shuttle delay. Kibito has arrived. There he is. Let's send you. Get in the shuttle. Cool. End quest, lend colonist to faction. So now his training's complete. I guess he should come back fully healed, right? He's got a little bruise still. They tended to him in the thing, though. I guess it hasn't been long either, so he probably, the time passing would have healed that. But let's see. He gained Super Saiyan while he was there. I don't think he had Super Saiyan before, did he? He did gain a bunch of levels, though. He's level 40, 48, 54. I don't remember giving him much of anything. That is a feature, though. They're supposed to learn, like, Super Saiyan. He does have the Z-Sword on him. It's not equipped, which is good also, because I think it's a Persona weapon. Following traits, I don't care. So, yeah. So, that's still working. What was it? Permanent fusion. When you fusion, can you fuse with another fused pawn, or is that not allowed? Oh, that's a good idea. Let's try that. We have a permanent fusion here. Let's learn inventory skill book. Skill book fusion. So we'll make the permanent fusion only with the Potter earrings, and we'll have to just figure out a way to. God, this man is like dying. We'll have to figure out a way to yeah, we'll have to figure out a way to like get the Potter earrings, which I forgot what our original way was to get them. I know it's something to do with the Supreme Kai quest, but maybe I'll have another quest come by. Sneaking in a little view time while at work. Oh, thank you. Thank you for coming in. I appreciate it. All right. Inventory. Skill book fusion. Drop that. I need you to read that. I don't know if you have yours as well. Drop that. Now you guys can see why testing takes a while, and I feel like no one likes to do it. Are they fusing? Oh, they are. Okay, cool. Just taking. All right. They've turned Super Saiyan. This is the violent throw. Okay, so which kind of... I see. So this fusion was a little different. Fused Warrior. Let's check the permanent. The permanent fusion looks like... Oh, Jesus. Fused Warrior. He should have gotten that, though, that Fused Warrior, the permanent one. So it looks like these are like the fusion classes. I did make some classes for like between half Saiyan and regular Saiyan, and then also legendary Saiyan. Oh, it looks like they can't learn fusion, or maybe they can. Let's hold up. Skill book, fusion, right? And And we're about to do some Namekian shit right here, bro. Oh god. So what we might do is, if you're fused, we could easily just make it so if you have Power Fusion here, you can't read. Oh, this is the time remaining on this one. And this one is permanent. Cool. Maybe we can have like a Dragon Ball wish. We're going down the rabbit hole now. Oh no. Ah, pawns are refused, cannot use another pawn. Okay, so we already thought of that. That's good. We're gonna have to just forbid the book in general. I think that would be a better way, right? Like, why bog down them with more fusion crap nonsense? Forbid fusions from reading fusion book. We'll cut the middleman out. It is good though. He already added a check. I like that. I like that a lot. I think it might be checking for the for this Power Fusion and just denying it. But overall, I'm really this is pretty good actually. Violent throw, I believe you can like pick where you want to throw them. Oh god. I did that wrong. Let's just throw them over there. Yeah, so you just kind of throw them. You can also, I think they get stunned even harder if they hit a wall or something like that. Cut. It's constant cut. To fly on the map. Flight is still the same. You know, it's still kind of like more of a jetpack than anything. I do want to add a hover mechanic at some point, but going forward, I can tell you guys right now, this will be probably my last major. I'm gonna have like one update left for the Saiyans, which is probably gonna be this one with the fusions, the key beam struggle, and then if anyone wants to make add-ons, which I've been saying is completely fine with me. The Terran magic framework is out now, so that makes things a lot easier because you can just go to the framework and yeah. You can combine it with shadow clones and it works. Yes, you can combine with shadow clones, I believe. But I heard something's a little wonky when you do shadow clones and these fusions. This one is a timed one, so he can turn off Super Saiyan. How much time does he have left? The only thing is this bar over here looks a little crazy also. Looks like he's hoarding XP. Maybe we can just change this progress to next level bar in the permanent one to like just not be there. Okay, in Fusion Street, mainly those key, that key beam needs to do something though. That is really a big thing, to not have key beam on your fusion. Okay, so we have flash combo here. Flash combo is that ability, I believe. Did we make a thing? Apparently, so flash combo, we're gonna have a nice animation for this, but it's that thing that Gogeta did, if you guys remember that. Let me actually make this a little wider. All right, do you plan to use the new fly Rimworld has, or put the ability to fly on the Gogol? Since Saiyans was trying kind into Space Marines. I might change the flight up to make it a nicer fly, like the one that new Rimworld has. That would only make sense since this was obviously made when Rimworld was a little bit. This was made a couple of I think 1.3 is when I uploaded Saiyans. Not only that, but I was also very new to modding, so there's that as well. You're about to get beat up. Oh, I already have a. Oh my god, that is actually pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie. Oh my lord, he beat the shit out of him. All right, that's that. All right. I haven't played with Saiyans in so long, too. I've been like, I don't even know. Soul Punisher, we have Soul Punisher here. Let's actually not use it on our people. Let's use it on a raid. How much time do I have on this fusion left? 36 seconds. Where's the raid at? It's the Shattered Empire. Let's go Super Saiyan so that we can get there. Soul Punisher also, I believe, it looks like it has an auto function on it, which is insane. How much time do we have? This is literally like waiting for the fusion then. You're like, oh no. Let's see. Oh yeah, that's right. I made Soul Punisher just delete pawns. That's right. Let's make sure dash attack is working too. It is. It's supposed to be bouncing like that. Oh god. Yep, well, down. Oh, it looks like I was right. So the regular fusions will, when they go down, will shatter the fusion, while the permanent will not. I think the permanent should actually be permanent though. I don't think you should get this button here unless you oh, what we got here? Okay. Unless you unless you use the Dragon Balls or something. They're trying to kidnap him and it's causing errors, I suppose. I think because he got up, maybe. You guys better fight or something. Do something, buddy. Oh, he's able to go Super Saiyan on the ground. I see now. He's able to use dash attack while downed. Are you downed? Oh, yeah. No. Well, that shouldn't be a thing. All right. Cannot... Oh, God. What am I doing? Let's get back to the document, because... All right. Cannot use super... Cannot use abilities while downed. That seems fair enough. Cannot use abilities while downed, because it looks like Super Saiyan's working while downed. We'll send her in. So, we don't have a lot of... Oh, God. What is this? Assault... Oh, it looks like they're just kind of like causing errors, these people. Oh, God. Let's put up a shield. And then... Let's turn auto open off, because it looks like those are like innocuous errors, right? So I will say Saiyan without like any mods to kind of help their... Oh, God. Oh, God. So it looks like on impact, it's breaking. I kind of wish it had a little more of an explosion to it at the end. What do you guys think? Nice. Why can't you... There you go. I don't know what she's waiting for. I was about to say one hit should take him out. So without any mods, the Saiyans are kind of squishy, I'm not gonna lie. Without like the Supreme Melee mod is one of them, where Saiyans can and will block bullets with their hands. Let's actually, what we'll do is we'll just get them up and they should just immediately... Oh no, wrong person. They should just immediately murder them. I kind of just need them for the fusion testing. So I can't have them dying. Yeah, once Saiyans get into melee, they're good. But without like Supreme Melee and other mods, they are a little squishy. New key beams seem really weak in comparison to old ones. Yeah, I think... So they're weaker and stronger at the same time. They have better single target damage, but they need to be more explosive. But... that gives me an idea though. What if we added customization to your key beams per pawn? So what if you could go in here and maybe we'll add a cog next to your key beam, and maybe when it's mastered, you can like put explosion or not explosion. And if you add explosions, it'll lower your single target damage, but add a splash for the explosion. Something like that, I'm thinking would be pretty cool. Also, I'm pretty sure key beam still takes from the pawn's favorite color, olive. Are you olive? Yeah, that it does. So that's also pretty cool. And then super key beam is just gigantic key beam of death. But it looks like, oh no, where's regular key beam? You don't even know how to do regular key beam. So it looks like the inheritance for regular key beam and super key beam is broken, but that's not a big deal, and I really don't care about that at all. So I'm not even gonna write it down. But it looks like key beam. So what I was thinking was, yeah, no, it's like completely getting blocked out. So maybe we can add a little bit more customization to the key beam. I can like maybe have like the base damage there, and then you can add like click off things like explosion, and the bigger the explosion you make it, the less base damage goes down. but you can have like an explosion damage, kind of spread the damage out a bit versus having like kind of like a concentrated beam, if that makes sense. And then you have the single target damage king, which should be the icers if they come out. Because I'm not doing the icers. Don't ask me. Do not ask me. I'm not doing icers or Namekians or anything else. This is the last of what I'm doing. Is a nice update here. Oh, he ran out of key for his Super Saiyan. But all in all, I'm thinking this looks pretty good. Majin Mark works. Everything works. I don't see any reason. Oh, his face. Oh, I see. It's like he went out of Super Saiyan but didn't go out of Super Saiyan. Weird. Whatever. I mean, if anyone, obviously I did see some bugs. I know Plant Cyberman completely doesn't work. How long is this mod versus Void mod? So I've heard mixed things. Obviously, Void is just, wasn't even, Super Cube feels like it blows up way too early. It does. First time it hits a rock or tree, it should go. I noticed that before it was going through everything. Let's see. But anything in this path, though, on its way is a little, but we can definitely up the we can actually make it an explosion, which would be nice. Let me actually write that down now. But so I never planned for Void. Like I didn't balance the mod around Void. I don't like Void. I think it's too much. And not only that, Void is just in general, I don't know, it just doesn't seem fun for me because once you get Void's technology, which most people either have to, I don't care who you are, you're either cheating or you're cheesing. And if you have to cheese just to win, to get their technology and then you can fight on par with them, that's not like, I don't know, that's really not doesn't sound fun to me it doesn't sound like an actual like I worked for that. It's more so I cheesed them and then I took their stuff and now we're on par with them, or I just downloaded an equally as ridiculous mod to combat them, like I think the Star Wars lasers shred them or some shit like that. So I just personally do not really fuck with the Void mod too much, and so I didn't want to balance around another person's mod. That just didn't seem. That seemed a little ridiculous to me. But the point of the Saiyans were to go from Dragon Ball level, which is not that much better than humans, obviously. Obviously, if you guys watch Dragon Ball, Goku was getting fucked up by normal humans for a while. And then as you progress, you get Super Saiyan. Once you hit Super Saiyan, if you're smart and not just like throwing them out in regular RimWorld, like obviously if you have mods like Supreme Melee, you can kind of throw them out anywhere. But as long as once you get Super Saiyan, you should have an unstoppable warrior. And then if you have more than one Super Saiyan, you have an unstoppable colony. But there is like what is it? Vanilla Psycast expanded. If you put the hardest difficulty on, they can get one-shotted by Psycast. What else is there? There's other things that can one-shot them. Super Saiyan 4 was kind of like endgame, where you're not affected by Psycast, you're not affected by anything. Super Saiyan 4, I heard, still doesn't beat Void, but everyone plays differently. Yes, enemy pawns can have Super Saiyan. There's actually literally, I do want to actually change that. What is it, a quest or is it a raid? I forget how to generate. Oh, it's an event. That's right. Oh my god, what the hell? How do I generate events again? Huh? Oh, incident. So we have Super Saiyan raids and Legendary Super Saiyan raids. Let's actually try this now. So we have, I heard that they can come non-violent though. I've heard that happen before where they literally have come in non-violent. But yeah, look. And they only come at level, I did cap it at level 50, but now I capped it, I think, it's range now between level 50 to whatever. But then she put in all her stats. They do put in their own stats, but there's a check mark that when you capture them, they'll take off those stats and you can redistribute their points. She didn't even put in all her fucking points. It looks like when I did the range, I didn't have them use more than 50 points, so we'll have to change that too. So thank you for Super Saiyan Raiders not using all their points. Maybe we can make another incident where it's multiple Super Saiyans. The Legendary will destroy you. I think the Legendary Saiyan is incompatible with non-violent. So that's a thing. Let's put our Super Saiyan versus her. We are in God mode, so let's actually take off God mode just so that I kind of want to see would it be like? She can't even, because of the key sword, she can't even use super key beam, but she also is level 6, so that makes sense why her key is so. Oh, doesn't have the energy to cast key beam. Are you out of your mind? Did he just like blow up everything? What the fuck? Okay, cool. And she killed him outright. But she almost died in the process. I'm telling you, Supreme Melee is like a must with this mod. I should really put it on the mod page. Oh, and they have better rewards too. 500 silver, 25 medicine. So I think he upped the rewards too. He was like, if you're gonna get a Super Saiyan raid, you should get rewarded for it, right? I'm sitting here like, the Super Saiyan is a reward. What do you mean? That's so fucked. It drugs up raiders and gives us bionics. Yeah, I know that there's one that, what is it called? I think I know what you're talking about. It's like where raiders come with like actual stuff and prepared. Let's actually play around. Let's go back to the main menu. The fusions don't look bad, actually. They look pretty good. There's a couple things that could be changed. Some art needs to be put in there. Obviously, it looks a little, you know, I don't think people care about the art at this point. But I know exactly what you're talking about with those harder raiders. Sometimes I have to like put the settings because they get a little ridiculous with those bionics. I did, yeah. I'll link the Supreme Melee mod in the mod links after I'm done with the stream, definitely. Or maybe I'll do it in the chat here. Actually, let me grab that right now. Supreme Melee. And this should be for 1.6 as well. I think someone else updated it because the original mod creator didn't, which happens. Let's just do it now. I didn't know you're, yeah. That's the Supreme Melee mod right there. It allows them, and I added a patch where they can parry bullets with their fist, which is not possible normally. But I patched Saiyan so the Saiyan fist can parry bullets. So you'll see like them just snatching bullets out the fucking way. New Colony, Legendary Super Saiyan. It's funny because I definitely added a mistake. When I made Legendary Super Saiyan, I added it so that they couldn't do medical. So people were like, bro, I'm supposed to start solo with a Legendary Super Saiyan and they can't do fucking melee. So as you can see here, we have Legendary Super Saiyan. Cool. They all should have that gene. If you Legendary Super for a fusion, do you get LSG? Yes, there is a Legendary Super Saiyan fusion. I believe it takes President over the regular one, but we can do some we can definitely do some testing though. I was about to say I couldn't see the draft or anything. I was like, oh no. So let us give you all of the things. I think we're also going to add a 10,000, maybe a 5,000 and 10,000 XP button, possibly. Maybe we'll get rid of the 10. The 10 is kind of stupid, right? Just 100, 10,000. I don't know. We'll figure it. We'll do something. Does mod work with the magic mod? It does work with the magic mod. I might have a video series where I did use RimWorld of Magic and the Saiyans mod. I know I was doing a generational thing where like the regular Saiyans didn't have magic, and then my Saiyan kids did get magic. Let's add power up. Let's see how Power Up's doing. Power Up's doing alright. It's still taking from the... Oh, wow. She literally had a light gray. Missing labels is crazy. Fire orange. I like that. No need to power up. So... Oh, God. That's a big red. Oh. Huh. Let's use key volley. I believe the Legendary Super Saiyans key beams are supposed to explode. Maybe it's just the regular ones. Oh, well. Maybe it's on opponents. Nice. Okay, that's working. Power up, cool. Let's do control because Simmering Rage, Cleaving Strikes, Overflowing Key, Key Armor. Let's see if that affects. Yep. So I'm guessing it's Overflowing Key and Key Blast. If you have those two mastered, your Key Blast will explode. If you're a legendary Saiyan. Only legendary Saiyans. See, legendary Saiyans get crazy shit. Like their dash attack ends in explosions. I really did. I think Legendary Wrath revives you from the fucking breach. Like, I think what Legendary Wrath is supposed to do is, if you're downed, okay, let's down you, which is hard to do for a Legendary Saiyan. You literally automatically tend all of your things, and you are up. Like, and you're also Super Saiyan. So it's like a get out of jail free card, but you are you're enraged. Basically, you have to fight enemies. You won't attack. What is it? You won't attack allies, but you'll only attack enemies. But yeah, it's a pretty dope ability in my opinion. Raises that consciousness super high. Where the fuck is the mood thing? There it is. Cool. And I believe you can get Legendary Wrath before you get Super Saiyan, if I remember. So you kind of have like pseudo Super Saiyan if you're ridiculous. I shouldn't make it so that you can only get it when you unlock Super Saiyan, maybe. But that'll be last on the list. Enjoy yourself at work. I hope everything's good. But yeah, Legendary Super Saiyans are absolutely ridiculous. Let's get rid of that. Let's maximize everything. Let's see how these abilities are working. So we have everything. We have Legendary Key Beam, Legendary Super Key Beam. Oh, I see. Something got in the way. So we should maybe make it so that, yeah, and it like barely did anything. It did 400 damage, so I guess maybe not barely anything. But we could add structural damage to this. Well, let me do that right now. Let's say that Super Key Beam does structural damage times 10. So that 400 would be 4,000. Which means this whole mountain would be destroyed. Which makes perfect sense, right? It's Dragon Ball Z. Let's actually write that down now. I don't know. Yeah, key beams times 10 structural damage. Cool. I think that makes sense. Let's try out a raid. We're gonna try to raid, and then we will try out the fusions of the Legendary Saiyans. I'm gonna try out that dash attack that I was telling you guys about, the explosive. Looks like that guy got away. That's right, there's a chance that, okay. There's a chance that any ability they use will just send someone flying as well. Yeah, absolutely fucking smurdered. Oh, and then every time they knock someone out, they get Simmering Rage. Yes, I agree with you. The beams need piercing. Let me write that down. I don't think I put that. Pierce through objects. Key beams explode. And I'll put the custom key beam settings in a question mark. It all depends on how much work Emo wants to do, honestly. I feel bad. Then I'm like, how much work do you want to do? Oh, we had another party. It looks like the second dash didn't really go off. Bro, that's insanity. Oh. I see, so power... Okay. Power up still turns off Legendary Super Saiyan. Oh no, it doesn't. I don't know why that happened. Let's actually use... Okay, it's fine. It's working. I don't know why I turned it off, but it's probably something to do with God mode. Where is... There we go. So the beam parryable, I've seen in the anime clips you can. I don't know if I think we were thinking about making it parryable, but I have no clue if we actually implemented that. I think I might have saw a video that he posted with that being a thing. Jesus, they do so much fucking damage. Just obliterated his body and spine. All right, let's do the fusion for these guys. And then I have to figure out the half Saiyan fusion. Legendary Super Saiyan. Do 5%. Select random site. Let's do 4 of these bad boys. We'll do the permanent and non-permanent. About the new space things on RimWorld, will Super Saiyans be able to resist being on space? I think I was going to add like a 50% resistance. Definitely not 100%. You know, it doesn't really, there's no indication. Matter of fact, there's like videos I've seen where they're like, no, you can't be in space. But they definitely probably have resistance. Like, I'm sure Goku would fare a lot better in space than a regular human, right? So I could probably add like a base 50% to the race. Let me add that to the document now. So getting back resistance on them will be a lot easier because they already have a base 50%. And then from there, you know, you could just add whatever vac suit or whatever to make the rest of the percent up. All right. Okay. Gave them some levels. Let's give you imagine I just made so like fucking Legendary Saiyans can't read. Alright, now what we'll do is we'll fuse. I didn't put any points into anything, so we'll see how that goes. They already have like every ability. Jesus Christ. Explosive, I have no clue what this says. Maximum explosive wave, skull crusher, cleaving strikes. See, it looks like, oh, beam is showing up. It looks like they both have around the same abilities. Tear limb, which is just rips off a body part. I don't know if it targets just the arm. Well, let's go Super Saiyan on both these guys. Okay. We can also make it so that the let's try out some of these abilities. I could probably come back and load up Supreme Melee, see you guys how to do. That might be due to another mod. Oh, I mean, maybe it could be due to us. I have to check. Like I said, it's been a while since I've looked at everything. Skull Crusher, maximum. Oh God, I forgot maximum explosive. Let's do Skull Crusher. So Skull Crusher does a shit ton of damage, puts them in a coma to their head. That's funny. Tear a limb. It looks like it ripped off his foot completely. Legendary Ki Beam, just destroyed everybody. Okay. Let's actually do another tear limb on him. Did it work? Looks like it's not too well on a moving target, but I guess if they're engaged in melee, it would work. I could probably make it like tear limb, like kind of like a dash attack ability, where it dashes to them, rips off the limb. I don't see a dash attack on here either. All right. Maximum explosive wave. Let's try to do that again. It looks like the animation is a little simmering. I don't know if he got hit with that. Yeah, goodbye. Oh, I believe maximum explosive wave, it uses up all your ki. That's why he lost Super Saiyan. Yeah, this is doing absolutely nothing. Oh, their fusion ended. So this is the permanent one. Let's see. Let's try this out again. We got a couple animals here. We definitely need to... So it looks like range is dependent on the amount of ki you're using, because it's going to use all of your ki. Am I still in God mode? All right, let's get out of God mode. Let's first reset all of the cooldowns. Let's try this again now. Let's do it near the sloth. Yeah. It used everything, but it barely hurt him at all. So we're gonna have to up that. Maybe we can make it so it does proportional damage. So if you have 400 ki, it'll do 400 damage. And then times 10 to structures as well. And we can also maybe make it so the range changes. So it's like 4 times the size. Maximum ki wave rework. Damage percent based on ki used. It's like a ki dump ability, which I thought was pretty cool for the fusion. All right, it's looking pretty good. Everything. Porcupine quill. What the fuck? The fuck? All right. They're both on fusion fatigue. Let's check out the last thing I want to check out is these half Saiyans real quick. Let's do Saiyan Invasion. This is another thing that I remember being kind of annoying to people to do, was changing in the beginning like certain Saiyans to half Saiyans. So let's load pre-made. Half Saiyan. Save and apply, and then also let's change this to half Saiyan. Oh, did it not change him? I don't know why his torso is... Oh, it's the Kid Parka that's doing that. I don't know why you have a Kid Parka on. Cool. So now he's a half Saiyan. And let's also change this. Load pre-made. Half Saiyan. Save and apply. Change your race to half Saiyan. I think it still works with Saiyan, by the way. If I remember correctly, I think it still works, but it gets a little weird or wonky. So we're gonna generate. I know that mid-game, it's extremely hard to change things mid-game. I'm 100% aware of that for whatever reason. Just because I think the way it generates, it doesn't generate right. Let me make sure that you're actually a half Saiyan, and it looks, these all look correct. Rage, potential, you can max out your potential if you go to Supreme Cry training with the half Saiyans. Now let's go for some fusion. Let's do the permanent, because I feel like there's no difference besides it being permanent, since we're just doing one. And here we go. Cool. So we got burning attack, super ghost kamikaze attack, which I did alter it. Create ghost figure with a key that home and enemies explode. It looks like this is doubled up for some reason. The fusion warrior is not unlocked for some reason. I don't know why that's like that. I think it's because these gain levels normally, as they should. Let me make sure on that. Yeah, they do. So the fusions gain levels like normal. We don't even have Super Saiyan unlocked yet. Looks like something's doubled up. Energy Donut, Galactic Donut. It looks like I don't even see it. Says it's master, but I don't even see it here. Well, let us just learn a bunch of stuff. All right. Burning attack, working, energy donut. So, energy donut 3. His moving is slowed and then he explodes. Who made the eye icons for the Sharingan? I believe Dandy Man did. I believe. Is everybody ensure that Saiyan's specific level of the gene, like all elite, all low class? The only way is, I believe, is when you go in and you make them, to be honest with you. There's no, the inheritance, I mean, it's mostly flavor wise, because at the end of the day, they all become very similar, if that makes sense. Super Ghost Kamikaze Attack, which I think is, okay. I should make these draftable, right? Because they seem to be terrible when it comes to no animals available. Yeah, I should make them draftable and make them auto. Oh no, he is auto mastered and like it's still not working. I don't know why that is. So I'm probably gonna end up making these guys draftable, and I might give them a sprint. Oh no, they're already kind of sprinting, but maybe I'll give them something, some kind of ability, if that makes sense. Some kind of ability that allows them to get to their target faster. Maybe even a dash attack. And yeah, and a self-destruct, dash attack. And yeah, they already move at 400% speed. I think that would make them a lot better. Let's see what Key Dagger does. I believe Key Dagger allows you to be ranged. And I believe it starts exploding when they're fused as well. His like explosion chance. Cool. Not bad. Half Saiyan fusion tree isn't bad. It's pretty the same. Oh my god. Where'd this other Saiyan come from? I just realized. Did we have... I thought we only had 4. Oh no, I think I did just put a bunch of random ones in here. I don't know. That was that was for the legendary ones. Everything looks pretty good. I think I'm gonna release this tonight. I just have to figure out how to merge the branches for the main mod, and then I can just release this for 1.6, which is fine. Everything looks pretty good. Just a couple of art hiccups here and there, a couple of things here and there, but I think we're gonna do that. It's a pretty good melee weapon too. I like that. Let's do something fucked up. Oh, well, they missed. Cool. Alright guys, let's see. Let me go on GitHub and see if we can merge that branch. All right, guys. Let me talk to email right now. Make sure I don't fuck this up, and then I'll have this released to you guys. All right. Hopefully, I'll be able to get this done tonight. I don't see why not. As long as I hear back from email, we'll get this out to you guys. All right. Thank you guys for coming and watching. I do have a fix list now ready to go. I'm also gonna comb through these suggestions and the bug list as well, so to throw anything on there. And then I'll see you guys Thursday. I definitely will be on time Thursday this time for the Naruto mod. I was a little late today, just some stuff came up, but Thursday, I will be testing the Naruto mod with what we have so far and making another fix list, and then hopefully getting a Patreon